So I just completed 5 days of silence at Abbey of Gethesmane monastery in Kentucky, and these are my first words. Remembering how to speak again. I wanted to make a video while this is still alive and capture this moment unedited. There's a question I've always had in my mind, which is, where do thoughts come from? I think since I was even young, since I was a boy, where do these thoughts come from? And so much happened here, a lot of which I'll share in the upcoming podcast episode of The Circle, which will be live this Thursday night. I'll kind of go through the whole story of everything that happened. But if I were to summarize what happened very succinctly, I discovered the answer to that question. Where do thoughts come from? Not just where do thoughts come from, but where do feelings come from? Where do our physical sensations come from? Where do our stories come from? Where does our entire life experience come from? There's a presence at the source of all creation. And this is a place of infinite peace, a place of infinite love, a place of infinite forgiveness, a place of infinite freedom, and a place of infinite creativity. These are the five components, which we can call God. So our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, our decisions, our physical sensations, our experiences, our way of being in the world either comes from God, or it comes from, to simplify it, we could call the ego. The ego being the sense of separation, the sense of division, the sense of limitation, the sense of scarcity, the false sense of division and separation, not the true essence. And so the path, the purpose of our life is for our thoughts, for our feelings, for our sensations, for our orientation not to come from the ego, but to come from God. And this is the path of the mystic. This is the path of the saint, to dedicate their life to have their thoughts, their feelings, their sensations, their orientation to experiencing this life come from the place of infinite freedom, infinite forgiveness, infinite love, infinite freedom, and infinite creativity. And when your thoughts come from this place of infinite freedom, of infinite creativity, of infinite love, of infinite peace, of infinite forgiveness, there's a sense of every thought being new, every feeling being new, every sensation being new, every thought being born again and again and again and again, ever in a spirit of renewal, ever in a spirit of life, coming from the field of eternal life, coming from the field of everlasting life, coming from the ever-present now, coming from the timeless presence of God. May God bless you.